settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Santa Clara. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
On the jump. Lion.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Durenda. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Jameson Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Two! Cowboy 80!
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll drop to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, 3rd and long.
Ready? Like ready?
They'll look to throw. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big gainer for Green Bay. 39 yards.
Okay, ready? Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
On the set.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Made there by Watson. They get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is
3rd and 5.
Let's go. 33. Drill green. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
He'll begin with a zone read. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's got it to the 35-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, 49.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Back to the air one more time. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Here's a design run. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Deputy! Deputy line!
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
and 10.
Ready.
Love firing to Golden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Set.
A run here with the rookie from Washington. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the ready.
From just across the midfield stripe,
Field.
here's 2nd down.
Ready. 10 what? Green Jack. 6. Mega. Ready.
To throw is Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 32 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Set.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll get into the end zone. Jordan Love, touchdown Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on, Warriors, 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We are through 1. 14-3 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check, huh?
They'll stay on the ground. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Fight, 60.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready?
On second down, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Porter. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready? Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one caught by the back in the backfield. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60. Let go.
Now, faking the give. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 21. 1st down, 49ers.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He's to the 10. And he will score. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown. 49ers. That's his 1st touchdown this year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Field, black. Hut, hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Yellow, line. Set.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Blue 32. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range.
And this is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he will score. Isaac Urenda. Touchdown. 49ers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bo Melton on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Red, cycle. Ready. Blue, 10 black. Set,
On 1st down, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Ready. 18 cards.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's the versatile Jordan James. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3.
70, Wolf. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
This one complete right side. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in the quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now. 18, Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Wayne Walker. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Yellow, 22. You, yellow, blaster, 6. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the Packers first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name.
Here we go.
But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down. To throw is Love. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Love to throw. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Here's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Packers. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32 yards.
Get it. 19, Charger, 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Melton now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Set, ready. 10 black, white. Set, black.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Packers.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On the set.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, ready?
On play action, Love. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Here we go, set. 33. Hey.
It's the
red.
tight end Kraft in motion.
Black Ultra.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to lead to a fourth down. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready? 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Back to the air once more on second down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And will be taken down at the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 54 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
Come on, come on.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A good play action with Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. It comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
First down, Packers.
Now a give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack. He knew exactly what play was coming.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And third down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Drill green. Needle blue. Ready?
To throw is Love. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Working straight downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get it. Go.
On the handoff, it's Garenda.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second and 10.
Action 18. Coconut ready.
He'll drop to throw. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up there, a 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On the zone read, a give to Garenda. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now Love. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, bring up a fresh set of downs. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
In this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just completely unacceptable. You come out in dime defense. What that means is you have 6 defensive backs and only 1 linebacker most often. So for the offense to find an open receiver with that much space to operate, you just have to imagine there was some sort of breakdown in communication and execution because he had a lot of room to operate, and that defensive coordinator is not happy. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Forced out wide. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Black walk. Set.
4th quarter begins on the ground. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
Down. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, Hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Cowboy 80.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that one incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That's a slant to Ayuk. A 1st down there on a gain of 12.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.